How's it going, people? Salmon Slapper here, and it has been a while since the last RuneScape video. Checking out a bit of Neverwinter, because that's pretty much all I've been playing for the past couple of days. So yeah, wanted to kind of showcase that. It was an awesome game. I'd highly recommend giving it a go. But anywho, it's kind of late. I just got in now, it's 2 o'clock, so I'm kind of recording this as I want to kind of get it out tomorrow for you lot. And there's quite a lot I want to actually talk about to let you know what's going on with RuneScape, because don't worry, although I haven't been making incredible amounts of RuneScape videos lately, they are still coming, don't you worry. In fact, I've got quite a lot of stuff planned. But anyway, into what is actually going on. So, a couple of weeks ago, I mentioned that I'd probably be getting partnered soon. Well, that's actually gone through now. This channel is now actually partnered, which is good times, because now that gives me the ability to live stream. So for the past couple of days I've been messing about with the live stream on YouTube, trying to work it out and how to actually get it working. Basically, I can get it working, except for the programs they're recommending. Basically, if I try to live stream with that, I won't be able to see any comments or anything, or actually you guys will be like 2 minutes behind what I'm actually playing, which is kind of really incredibly shit. So I tried using the programs I used on Twitch, that's XSplit, that kind of thing. Turns out I need to buy the paid version, or the full version, whatever you want to call it, of XSplit, which is kind of a pain in the ass, but I'll probably end up doing that anyway. I do have another program which I did use on Twitch, which was even better again. That's FFsplit. It's free, it's a decent recorder, you can do live streaming as well, so yeah. It's kind of nice, except for whatever reason I cannot get it to work with YouTube whatsoever. So yeah, there's that. So live streaming is something I really want to do, so I'll probably get a paid version of XSplit, and hopefully that will get the job done. And once that's done, I can then live stream the RuneScape. Good times. So there's that. So we got partnership, and live streaming is now possible. Win. Moving on though, RuneScape stuff. The RuneScape quest is still coming. I've actually got a noob now. I can do quite a lot of the quests I've already completed on this fella, so I may very well end up doing those quests very soon and start chucking them up, because the only real quests I got left is, well, there's only about 12 I think. There's not exactly a lot left, but it's like back to my roots. The last known one to date, unless they bring out the new known one, then I'll have to rush out both of those. That should be fun. And I think that's pretty much it. It's like meeting history, the requirements for the add-on task set, still got to do those. But yeah, they're all on this character. The other one, I've done a few, but I can easily just make a noob for the ones I have done. You don't need exactly a lot of stats, so yeah, no worries there. Additionally, I do plan on getting some skill guides out, because, well, I've only got the construction one, and I did say I was going to start this absolutely ages ago. It's just gathering the information and then trying to put it into a decent format that's very easy to understand and isn't out of date is kind of a pain in the ass, to be totally honest. So yeah, I'll be testing out, leveling up some skills, hopefully finding out the best way to do it, or the cheapest way, because that's what I'm all about, because basically I'm a pauper. So yeah, I will be getting out the cheap ways to level skills, because everyone knows about the paid ways. I mean, it's pretty straightforward like, but not many people know about making profit while leveling. Granted, it does take that much longer, but you do make some money in the process, or gain some useful items. So yeah, that is probably going to be pretty handy, I would have thought, because there is quite a few skills you can do it with. Crafting in particular comes to mind. Very easy to make money while crafting, and gaining levels fairly quickly. So yeah, there's that. So that is the level guides coming. Not long ago I released the RuneScape Theory series. That was Notorious Monsters, for those of you who've watched it. If you haven't, go ahead and check that out. It's pretty interesting to listen to. It's kind of like a little podcast thing of potential updates that can go into RuneScape. It is pretty interesting, and I do plan on carrying that on. In fact, on that point, I have kind of thought up 2 more that have come to mind. One is kind of like a merit system. For those of you with 99 skills, you get to level that a little bit more, but at the same time not. I'll probably chuck that one up sometime in the near future. And I've also thought of another one which kind of will add a hell of a lot of variety to equipment in the game. Not the variety as in you just got loads more weapons and armors. It's not like that. It kind of changes how everything works at the moment, which is kind of interesting, but kind of needs a lot of working on. But yeah, that should be pretty nice to know. That is the RuneScape theory stuff. It's kind of theoretical updates. If anyone's got any ideas, send me a private message or leave a comment on one of the videos on this one if you want, and I'll hopefully be able to find it. And I'll see about chucking it up into a bit more detailed kind of idea. It's kind of nice. I'll chuck up the Notorious Monsters one onto the RuneScape forums as, I don't know if suggestions is it? I don't know, I really don't use the forums, gotta be honest. So yeah, that is what I will do. And I'll do the same with the other RuneScape theories as well, because the main reason I want to chuck them up is it's just kind of random ideas I've come across and kind of thought up from playing other games and me and my mates just messing about, talking shit on Skype. So yeah, there is that. So hopefully they may actually get implemented in some way or another. You never know. Depends how much support I guess. But from the guys that have watched it, quite a lot of support for it. So there we go. Should be interesting. Also, another thing, don't know how many of you know about it, but I really do love Dark Souls. Well, Dark Souls 2 is coming out, so because that news just recently reached me, I've decided to play through Dark Souls again, and I've been playing it with a couple of my mates, and, well, as normal, when you're playing Dark Souls, you kind of look for videos for it as well while you're messing about, or you can't get to the game, and I come across the Dark Souls lore, which is kind of like the massive backstory, because that game doesn't really have a lot like thrown at you. Everything is kind of up in the air if you kind of work out and think of yourself. Which got me to thinking then, I actually don't know anything about RuneScape lore. I know there's a lot of it, like a lot of background information about the first age, second age, third age, fourth age, fifth age, and apparently we're now moving into the sixth age with RuneScape 3 and the fact that we are now demigods. And I don't actually know how many people know anything about lore whatsoever. I mean, I've been playing this game for years now and I've never even bothered to check. But I did kind of look it up after looking for the Dark Souls lore, and yeah, it is actually pretty interesting to read and quite a lot of information to find out as well. Kind of shows the relations between certain gods and why things happen in quests and the storyline and some of the updates and stuff as well. So on that note, as you've probably already guessed, I'm thinking about making a RuneScape lore series, because I didn't really find much on YouTube, to be totally honest. I had to go kind of through the second sites, third sites, that kind of thing, so like RS Wikis, iBez, all that stuff. So yeah, that might be coming, which I think would be pretty interesting. I'll try and get some old graphics for it, or make up some graphics for some of the old lore stuff, where there isn't actually anything in-game at the moment. But yeah, I think that would be pretty cool. Honestly, I just kind of want to find out for myself, but yeah, I'll share it with you guys, because I'm sure there's quite a lot of information out there worth grabbing, and if I can, I'll try and ask Jagex and see if I can get some sneaky little tidbits on the side. So yeah, some inside info, be pretty cool. Other than that, the RuneScape quests are still coming. As you can see, I am actually on RuneScape. Shock horror, oh my god, he's coming back! But yeah, I have been playing Neverwinter, I'll still be playing it. But in my odd times where I just can't be asked, or there's an update on Neverwinter, or I just feel like RuneScape like I did today, I will be jumping back on, and as my usual absolute stupidity gives me, I'm kind of doing agility. Yeah, agility. Oh, you beauty. Well, it's better than thieving at least, let's put it that way, because that is what I ran away from. So there we go, I'm now doing agility. I do have quite a lot of pendants, so I'm just burning through the pendants, trying to level this up a bit, as I think this is the last one in the middle tier? No, it's at the top of the middle tier. Anyway, that's a good enough excuse to do agility before thieving. So there we go, that is what I'm doing. So I'm doing a bit of agility, because that is what people do. Oh, I really don't like doing it, it's going to take absolutely ages, but there we go. It's got to get done. So the RS Max series may very well come back. I'm about to ding 91. I'm about halfway through it at the moment. Probably by tomorrow I'll have 91, I would have thought. Well, today, seeing as you're watching this video now. I'm confused, never mind. But yeah, it'll be 91 soon enough. Win. I'm still kicking on that dungeoneering. About 600k from 95. Could be 95, could be a little bit less. I don't know. But I do have the dailies for dungeon pretty much every single day now for the most part. So yeah, there is that. That's about 100k dungeoneering XP every day for like 5 minutes of dungeoneering, something like that. So you can't really go wrong. I'll probably hopefully build up a nice little party or just join a random group, which I really don't particularly want to do, but I'll do that anyway, and just get the actual levels. Should be pretty interesting. Hopefully get that up to 99 pretty rapid. I'll probably end up getting Dungeon Unit to 99 before Agility, because that's just how slow Agility is. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, I've got to be honest. So the new character is up. I can now hopefully start doing all the other quest guides. As soon as I get all the stats up and do all the main quests on this fella, I can then move on to the task guides. Hopefully I can get some skill guides as well, because those are all my plans. Runescape lore should be interesting. Might take a bit of research, but should be interesting nonetheless. That could very well be coming very soon. As well as carrying on with the RuneScape Theory series, because, well, I kind of like them, and it is pretty awesome to think about. So yeah, might not actually happen, but still, we can wish. We can wish, people. Not long ago, RuneScape had the press release. I don't know how many of you actually watched that behind the scenes, but basically they was talking about how they're going to move RuneScape 3 into the future, the storyline, things like that, and the fact that they're going to try to move RuneScape onto tablets and maybe mobile browsing or something along those lines. I doubt they'll be chucking it onto the Xbox or the PlayStation though, as both of those companies are kind of rivals. So yeah, not sure about going onto consoles. You might get in with the Wii though, because, well, it's Nintendo. And there we go. But yeah, it's meant to be going on to mobile browsing and stuff, so you should be able to play RuneScape whatever the hell you feel like soon enough, or potentially, which should be pretty nice, as well as the fact that they're bringing in the draw distance and the new interface and stuff. RuneScape 3 is shaping up to be pretty good. For those of you asking about the 2007 videos, I've had quite a few like private messages asking me about it. I'm not sure if I really want to do it, to be totally honest, because I played it back in 2007 and it was alright then, but that was quite a long time ago. I mean, since then there's a lot of basic updates. I'm not even talking about like main massive updates like God Wars and things like that. I don't particularly care about them. I'm more concerned about the fact that it's in fixed screen and the graphics are kind of backset. If they upgraded the graphics to what they are in this game, in the live game I suppose, then I'd be tempted. And if they changed it from fixed screen to being able to resize it to whatever I want, I'd be very tempted, because that is my main drawback of not being able to play 07scape. Though technically I could still make guides for it, it'd just be in the EOC, there's not much difference. But yeah, I'm not sure about the 07. If they change it sometime soon, then yes, I probably will. If not, then nah, I very much doubt it. But I will still keep up with the basic updates for behind the scenes and stuff. If I hear some big news on 07, then I'll chuck up the updates for that as well. And hopefully we can make some guides, because quite a few of those guides, well, steps in the guides, you can actually use in 07scape. But then again, there is a bollock ton of videos on RuneScape for back then. They're actually quite an immense amount, to be surprised. I mean, most of the guides from like 3 years later you could still use for skills if that's the kind of stuff you're looking for, as not a massive amount changed around those years, not skill wise anyway. So yeah, there we go. That is my massive update that I kind of just wanted to do as soon as I got in. So there we have it. Quite a lot of plans. I am still going to be carrying on with the Neverwinter, so if you're enjoying that series, I'll be keeping going on with that, because I did just do that dungeon. I'm quite high level now, and there's quite a few more dungeons to look at, and there are some more comical moments, like the last one in Quagmire Crypts. So yeah, there we go. There is a new game I've just kind of randomly stumbled on, which I was told about, called Don't Starve. I don't know how many of you have ever played it, seen it, heard of it, even heard whispers of it. Have you even seen it before? I don't know, but I was told about it by you guys, and it does seem pretty interesting. For those of you who don't know, Don't Starve is kind of like Minecraft in a way, is the best way to put it. It's a survival game, but unlike Minecraft, you don't like dig into the ground and stuff like Terraria or Minecraft. You don't do any of that junk, but you do have to survive, and it does come with a few interesting twists, such as hunger is a massive factor, kind of like in the Minecraft at the moment, but a lot more. They also have an insanity meter, because you do go bonkers. Yeah, so that's pretty interesting in and of itself. There is a day and night cycle and things like that, and there's a hell of a lot of stuff you can build to try and actually live. And there's more stuff, again, that are like to kill you. As well as having weather effects that do actually affect you. There's quite a lot of stuff in there. It does sound pretty interesting. I'm very tempted to give that a go. So yeah, might have that up soon. Who knows? I guess we'll see. Yeah, with that said and done, that is my massive big fully off update for RuneScape and the channel in general. And I hope you all enjoyed. Well, I hope you're all looking forward to the upcoming videos. I am Salmon Slapper, and I will catch you all later. Have a good one, people.